Yeah, I don't know either, guys. Alright, what is going on, guys? Welcome back to my desk. As you can see, I got some items from a flea market that I want to show you guys. There is a big surprise at the end, so stick around for that. Alright, now let's just get into this reviewing. Alright, and starting off, we have Harold. This Harold is actually really nice. That face is... I don't know why, but it's just cute to me. We've got this red little hook right here. I guess you can like scoop an engine up, which is pretty cool. Moving blades. Unfortunately, the ones on his back are just molded on, but that's fine. We got his name right here. This is inaccurate. Pretty sure this side's supposed to be green, but yeah, this is Harold. I'm gonna give him a 7 out of 10. Not perfect, but not bad. Alright, now let's move on to the next one. Alright, up next we have the Take-Along Gordon Tender on its own. Unfortunately, I could not find the Take-Along Gordon that went with this, but this is still a pretty nice model to have. I wish the 4 was actually accurate to the show, but I don't even care. I love the small wheels. Buffers, I think, are inaccurate. I don't know. But, yeah, that's pretty cool tender. I'd give it a 8 out of 10. It's pretty solid. On to the next item. And for our next item, we have the 2009 Take-Along Isabella. This is a pretty old model, so expect some damage. This is actually pretty cool. I've never owned a road vehicle in the Take-Along range, so this is really cool. She rolls pretty well. Very detailed. The face is a little creepy. Reminds me of Elizabeth. And yeah, I think she's a Lori, right? I think she was in the construction pack with Jack in the Pack. Yeah. But yeah, 8 out of 10. Really solid Take-Along model. On to the next item. Up next, we have the 2009 Take-Along Victor. Yeah, it's pretty damaged, as you can see. Although, it's still pretty much intact. I love the small details. I love the small wheels to give off the fact that he's a narrow gauge engine. The face is really accurate to the CGI series. Love to see that. You got this emblem from the Sodor Steamworks. Yeah, just a really detailed model. I love the handrails. Yeah, this is a 9 out of 10. It would be a 10 out of 10 if the funnel was actually here, but yeah, on to the next item. Up next, we have the 2012 diecast Harold. I think this is in like a retooling. This is a retooling, right? Yeah, this was. This is a really nice Harold. It looks much better than this Harold, if I'm being honest, with actually accurate sides. Yeah, see, I was right. This spot is supposed to be green, not red. But yeah, we're not here to talk about this one. We're here to talk about this guy right here. The face is honestly really cute. Yes, it's dirty. I found it at a flea market. It's not my fault it's dirty. We actually have a moving propeller back here. That's really nice to see. But yeah, 10 out of 10 model. Yeah, so on to the next item. And now we're moving into the Trackmaster stuff. Here we have the Trackmaster 2 Clarabelle. This is actually really good, in my opinion. 2019 right here. Lovely face here. This is really good. See her name right here. I've never been a fan of these geared wheels. So this is going to have to be a 7 out of 10. Really nice model. Don't like the geared wheels, but it's really nice. On to the next one. Now we have our first motorized item in this review. The Trackmaster 2 Thomas. I have a soft spot for Trackmaster 2 because I grew up with this. I never really got the hate around it until now. The squish proportions are kind of bad. This massive thing behind the lamp. Printing is alright. I mean, on this side it's really crooked. It's really noticeable. Wish the whistle was molded. Oh god, look at that. Yeah, this side is better. The face is better with the highlights in the eyes. But yeah, since I did grow up with Trackmaster 2, this Thomas gets a 6 out of 10. Not bad, but not great. Alright, now on to the next item. Now we have the Trackmaster 2 variant of Percy. Oh god, look at the printing on the eyes. Yikes. I mean, it is old, I'll give him that. But yeah, this is a pretty cool variant of Percy, if I'm being honest. Gold Dome could have been better, though. Got the water cap here, the safety valve, and whistle, if you can call it that. Face is pretty alright. Yeah, the water decals are really cool, in my opinion. This kind of reminds me of Percy Takes the Plunge. I don't think this is a direct reference to that, but again, I grew up with Trackmaster 2, so I have a soft spot, so 5 out of 10 for Percy. Next item. Moving into the wooden railway item, we have a new Toby. Now, this is peak, dude. I love this. The first wooden railway Toby I had came from the 90s, I believe. I think this one is also from the 90s. If I'm wrong, you can correct me in the comments. But, yeah, this Toby is really good. I love these wheels, the cow catchers, the magnet, the face is just good, dude. I freaking love this. 10 out of 10. On to the next item. Now we have the 2018 Push Along Thomas. Think of something positive. The face is really accurate. I do like the face. Everything else is a bit iffy. The squish proportions look really bad. Yeah, the wheels are humongous. Like, look at those monster truck wheels. The only thing that I will give this is the accurate face. That's about it. Like, look at the footplate slope. He looks like the Pilot Gordon model. Yeah, this is gonna have to get a 4 out of 10. Yeah, it's a 4 out of 10. Next item. Now we have the 2018 Push Along Percy. Same thing with Thomas. The squish proportions are not great. The face is really accurate, though. Why are the smokebox frames red? Aren't they supposed to be black? Yeah, the printing on this one is also not great at all. But hey, this one doesn't have messed up wheels. Ugh, what is that? Oh, it's 2020. Oh, my bad. But yeah, at least the dome and the safety valve are painted. That's something I'll give it. 5 out of 10. Not great, but not bad. Another Trackmaster 2 item, which goes to the bumpy troublesome truck. Oh god, that's not very good. No, I'm kidding. This troublesome truck is actually pretty decent. I like the face. Why? Hang on. There we go. Okay. The wheels are fine. Again, I'm not a fan of the geared wheels, but it's pretty funny. It's pretty cool. I mean, it is a troublesome truck, so it makes sense that he would be bouncing. But, yeah, 7 out of 10 for the truck. And now we have Bert, a really weird variant. I think this might glow in the dark. I don't know. It certainly looks that way. This is a mini, so it's going to be weird. I have like a whole... My display box is full of minis. Well, the top part. So this is a nice addition to the collection. But, yeah, it's pretty cool, so 7 out of 10? But, yeah. Next item we have is a Sonic the Hedgehog figure. Now, obviously, as you can tell by these drawings and this pixel art I made with perler beads, I freaking love Sonic the Hedgehog, dude. I mean, look at my freaking shelf. Yeah. But, yeah, as you can tell, I'm a huge fan of Sonic the Hedgehog. So, this item right here has a special place in my heart. 9 out of 10. Freaking love Sonic the Hedgehog. So, yeah. That's Sonic out of the way. And now, the item that I am really excited to show you guys is the 2004 Interactive Learning Railway Henry. Oh my god. Now this is awesome, dude. I did not expect to find something from 22 years ago at a flea market. This is incredible. I freaking love this. The mix between Take-Along and Wooden Railway is so good. Unfortunately, he was without his tender, but I could probably just buy the tender off eBay. But, dude, look at that face. My god, this is... I can't believe I actually own something from 2004. Well, I just said that I have a... I actually have the Wooden Railway Percy, James and Toby, and Annie and Clairbout from the 1990s. But those are from an antique store, not a flea market, so they don't really count in this case. But this is just such an awesome thing to own. 10 out of 10. No, 11 out of 10. This thing is amazing, dude. But yeah, that's gonna wrap up this video. But yeah, that's the end of this video. So anyways, guys, if you enjoyed this video, please make sure to like, subscribe, and comment, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace out.